Let's talk about the mystery of multiple sclerosis. This disease is related to the neuron, specifically the axon. Axons are covered by a thin layer of a white material called myelin. In someone with MS, the myelin sheath is slowly destroyed. It's still not clear what causes MS. One possibility is that it's an autoimmune disease and that it's your own body's immune system destroying the myelin. On the other hand, there could be a problem with producing myelin. Some research suggests that the condition can be triggered by contracting the Epstein-Barr virus, which has also been associated with mononucleosis and chronic fatigue syndrome. MS can affect the myelin both in the brain as well as the spinal cord. This leads to symptoms that can occur throughout the body. In this diagram, you can see all of the body systems that can be affected by MS. MS has a wide variety of symptoms, including initially trouble with coordination. There can also be muscle weakness. A very prominent symptom is pins and needles sensations that you might feel when your leg or arm goes to sleep and it wakes up and you begin to feel all the prickly sensations in that limb. Someone with MS will have these pins and needles sensations for no reason. Their arms or legs have not been compressed. They feel this perhaps sporadically or throughout the day. MS can also cause vision problems. In very severe cases, someone may actually lose their sight completely from MS. A person with MS may also experience cognitive problems with thinking, memory, and language. Due to the changes in myelin in the brain, there can also be emotional and psychiatric problems that develop because of MS. Approximately 1 million people are living in the U.S. with MS. The prevalence of the disease has increased dramatically in the last few decades, and doctors are not sure why. It is one of the diseases that has a different prevalence depending on where you live in the world. Those individuals living in northern states in the U.S. have a higher risk of having MS in their lifetimes. And if you look at northern countries nearer the North Pole, the rates of MS are higher in those places. Here are some celebrities that you may find familiar. These are individuals who are living with MS. In particular, Jack Osbourne, the son of Ozzy Osbourne, is somebody who's been very open about his diagnosis with MS. MS is a progressive disease, which means that it can get worse and worse over time. But in some cases, there are periods of remission where somebody regains the abilities they lost for some time before perhaps the condition continues to progress again. It typically occurs in the second to fourth decade of life, but it can also occur rarely in people who are younger or older. There are different kinds of MS. 85% of people have the type of MS that has a relapse, meaning it gets worse and worse and worse, followed by a remission, it gets a little bit better, before then it gets worse again. But there are other types of MS that follow different patterns of progression. MS is not an easy disease to diagnose. One first must rule out other similar kinds of conditions, and there's quite a few. One telling sign of MS is inflammation in the cerebral spinal fluid of the central nervous system. To confirm this, one would need to undergo a spinal tap, a lumbar puncture. But sometimes one cannot find the evidence for this until one has passed away and an autopsy is conducted. There are attempts now to try to improve scanning techniques to be able to visualize the inflammation in an individual before death. That's all for now.